Hey y'all, Leighton Pinkham here, broker owner Regal Realtors. What I want to do right now is give you guys some quick tips on what to do before a home inspection. You can also take this advice as what to do before you list, but this content specific for the home inspection to kind of ease the buyer's minds when they get it. So just going to go over some ideas, nothing major. We're not going to talk about renovating the home or doing any major repairs or anything like that, but I do want to kind of give you some ideas on what to do just to give a clean landscape, as clean as possible, some quick fixes to put the buyer's ease of mind and also to help that home inspector not put so much on the inspection. He's probably going to find enough already. These are some things that will kind of ease his mind, put him at rest to get you a clean and smooth inspection. The first thing you're going to do, this isn't necessarily a part of the inspection, but I can't go without saying, is you're going to disclose everything. So before you list it or at listing, when you just do your seller's disclosures with your realtor, hopefully me, but when you do your seller's disclosures, you need to disclose everything. Disclose more than enough. Write a book form if you need to, but disclose, disclose, disclose. That's the first thing. Don't want to start without even saying that. So disclose everything that has happened in that home, that you know about that home before and prior to listing. Okay, to get started on this though, just a couple quick tips. First thing, change the air filters. If an inspector finds a dirty air filter, he's going to right away recommend that the AC should be cleaned and serviced. To avoid that and to help avoid that, unless he sees some other glaring things, just have a clean air filter. That'll give him the idea that, wow, this is changed regularly, that this unit is clean and done right. Next, light bulbs. So change light bulbs. Very small, but goes a long ways. A new buyer doesn't want to do that. And he doesn't want to see deficient electrical or something like that on an inspection because of a light bulb. So go around, change light bulb, make sure everything is clean there. The next one's a little bit more, but a fresh coat of paint on trim. So the trim on the doorways, the bottom of the garages. If you have any rotted wood whatsoever, paint it. Get a fresh coat of exterior paint. Okay, that's going to show up. It's also going to make the house show a lot better before you list it. So absolute recommend a fresh coat of exterior paint, especially on areas of wood if it needs to be replaced, those little pieces where rotted wood is. That's going to help the inspector. It's also going to make the home show a lot better for the price you're putting into it. It's going to go a long ways. Also, caulk windows, bathtubs. So any extra caulking around bathtubs, around windows, if there's any missing seal, go in and caulk that. They're going to point it out, and they may ask for it, but again, this is going to make the inspection look cleaner. It's going to put the buyer at ease that you are maintaining and taking care of this home. Those types of perceptions and realities go a long ways with home buyers. Add dirt around foundation. This is a big one. So if you go around the foundation, you should be around 6 inches from the top of the foundation. The slab is where they want dirt. So if there's lots of missing dirt and where there's been erosion, the inspector is going to point out that there may be foundation issues. He could point out that there's something deficient there if he sees lots of missing soil. So having a landscaper or yourself just going down and getting dirt and adding soil 6 inches to the top of where the foundation is, not to cover the slab, but 6 inches from there. You can call message if you need more specifics on it. But it goes a long ways. It shows that you're maintaining the foundation. Again, the inspector is not going to point at least that part out and point it out as needing work. And again, it's just dirt. You're just adding soil. Next, cut shrubs 6 inches from house. This isn't something you would think about, but it's definitely something they're going to call out. So when the shrubs around the house get butted up next to it, that's a potential for termites and issues like that. So they want those shrubs cut 6 inches away. VAs actually, they will write it on there as mandatory. But again, just to keep that clean, I can't say it enough, I know I'm being redundant here, but to keep that clean, the inspection clean, and the buyers knowing that this is a well-maintained home, that's something you should do there. Move firewood away from house. This is the same idea as the shrubs. You don't want firewood butting up against the house. It's a termite issue. That puts things in their head that, wow, if these pieces of firewood had termites in them, they could have got up through the foundation. So you're just adding things and issues to it. Move those away from the house. If you have that now, you should move it away anyways, but definitely do this before you're getting ready to list. Seal or replace fogged windows. If you have windows that are seriously fogged, replace them. If you can't afford to replace them, try to at least reseal them. See what you can do to stop that. It's something they are going to call out. It is not something that new home buyers typically want to do. Again, if it's a cost issue or something like that, sometimes there's nothing you can do about it. But if you can, definitely do it. Fixed easy leaks. If you just got little easy leaks, making sure faucets are set right, little details of just kind of going through and basic maintenance to make sure things are put together. This is somebody's brand new home. This is their dream home. So always think about that when you're getting ready to list and you're preparing it. This is somebody's dream home. You may have lived there 10 years and you're ready to move on, but you have to think about it from their point of view. So do the little details. And then lastly, just add drain stops. So we'll see lots of homes where the drain stops are missing. Again, it's another little thing that an inspector is going to point out. So if you can, just go there. Almost costs nothing. Just put them in there. Ease that inspection. They're going to go through and they're going to always find things. But as much as you can limit those little details that show that you've taken care of it, it's going to go a long ways. So just some quick tips. Again, nothing major, but these things can go a long ways, these items. If you have any questions, I'm always here to help. Thank you for listening.